This is Twit.
In July and August, there are a ton of shows for the press about things to give for Christmas. And at one of the shows, this person suggested a gift certificate from Target to YesVideo, where you could take old media and digitize it. So I look on there, and it says 8mm, and I called them up, and I said, I have some 8mm stuff. You can transfer it. And they said, absolutely.
That's you in the boat? You look fabulous.
But then I called back and I said to the guy, you know, I'm talking the old Kodak plastic reel 8mm film. I'm not talking because there was 8mm video. And he said, no, we will transfer 8mm movies from the Kodachrome days. And then I explained I had a special one that was narrated by Gene Rayburn.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. And that Arlene Francis is in it and Van Johnson. And the guy said, hang on. We'll do this for free. We want to see this movie.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I may play part of it on GizFizz. I can't hear because all the music is copyrighted music.
Well, let's play it silently.
Well, you know, Leo, they sent a little demo reel of just spliced together different scenes from my movie. So we can just run that. There are two of them, just runs a minute. There's Pat O'Brien is in part of the movie.
Look at this.
So the object is, it's a takeoff on 42nd Street called 242nd Street. And it's all different pieces. She comes to the city.
Did you write this?
I wrote it, produced it. She lives in Central.
That's neat. So I
got all these people together. This is the Seagram building.
There's Arlene
Francis.
Wow.
These are all Goodson Todman people. This is a party that takes place.
Is that you?
That's me. That is me.
Oh, my God. Go back.
This is 45 years ago.
Now I know why you grew the mustache.
Do I look that ugly?
No, you're adorable. And, you know, I totally recognized you right away, although you look completely different. But I just thought, I think that's Dick.
It is.
Wow.
So this is a 45...
So who shot this? Who directed it?
Okay, anybody who wasn't in the scene shot the video, shot the film. This is a theater.
You know, Bob Heil probably know the guy who played the organ there.
You know what? He was, and just freeze to that frame if you can for a second. That is, we shot that backstage at Mad Magazine. There's Betty White in the front.
Oh, yeah, Betty White.
Henry
wow,
Morgan,
Betty White with dark hair. No, that must have been 100 years ago.
Exactly.
Wow. Who else?
Gene Rayburn is all the way on the left. Right next to Gene Rayburn is Peggy Cass. Robert Q. Lewis is standing behind.
You know, I saw the glasses and I thought it was Robert Q. Lewis. He had those distinctive glasses, yeah. And who's that in the back?
That is Elaine, who plays Ruby Feeler in my movie, and she works for Goodson Todman.
Ruby Feeler.
Ruby Feeler. And she worked for The Price is Right. So she got great props for us. All the furs that the women...
Now, you were mentioning the organist. Do you know who that is, the organist?
The organist, I've forgotten his name. He's deceased now. He was the movie reviewer for Time Magazine. He found out...
Not Richard Schickel.
No. You know, he called me up and he said, so you're making this movie about... Oh, and Leo, that's you Downs there. This is me again.
What, with the goatee? No, on the left.
Keel. That's Howard Keel.
Howard Keel.
That's
You're putting on his jacket. Oh,
I'm
my God.
putting on his jacket.
Oh, my God.
It's a joke saying that all we had was Mickey Rooney's jacket, so we tried it on Howard Keel. And this is some more of... This is Ruby Feeler at her house, back to Central Park where she lives. And let's see, there's one more... That's Jane Withers.
Jane Withers. All right. I know who that is.
Van Johnson.
Yeah. Wow. Movie star.
Movie stars. And I think this might be sort of the end of it. Dickie D again.
Was this ever shown anywhere besides here?
Yes. Leo, there's Robert Q. Lewis.
Robert Q. Lewis. Yeah.
Right. We actually rented Delmonico's Hotel, and we had a black formal opening of the movie.
Wow.
And all of the people in it came. All the stars, Mark Goodson came. It was really an epic. And so I called the company personally. I said, you know, I'm going to send you these movies, and you'll take great care of them. And the guy said, you know, for a project like this, don't worry. It's a learning experience for us. We will actually add your soundtrack back to the digital version.
Oh, wow.
Normally for people, we just put music behind it. But they said, this is such an oddity. We will take good care of it.
Because pulling the audio off of those things is hard, probably.
Yeah. Well, they synced it up very well, better than I had done, and because Gene Rayburn narrates it. And anyway, so it's called YesVideo, and they can do pretty much any format. I sent in 8mm in a can. If you had one of the big cans, which is a 7-inch reel, that's $60. To do one of those little 50-foot reels is $15.
Well, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
Look, were you African American as a child? Because that
just a little bit. It was too much sun. That's why I don't go out in the sun now.
You're a nice Italian boy. You got an olive skin there. Wow.
I do.
Wow,
I do.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So
I can't. How old were you? That's 22, 20.
I was probably 20.
Wow.
Yeah, probably 20.